Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and if this is the first time you're watching me, well, hello and welcome. Alright, today we'll do half makeup, half don't and half do. This side I'll be doing the don't of makeup, and this side I'll be doing the do's of makeup. Alright, now this is not coming from an expert but from experience, and I've had a lot of friends ask me how I do my makeup and how I try to make it look as natural as possible. So just sharing. Alright, so both the do and don't is what I used to do, what I do. Don'ts were what I used to do before, and do is what I practice now. So trial and error. Alright, the first thing I'm doing is just cleansing my face to prep it, and the next thing is ginseng serum because I have an acne prone skin, so I just want to protect my skin as much as possible before I put up all those products on my face. And the next thing is rose water hydrating serum, and this is very, as the name says, very hydrating, and sometimes I used to have flaky skin, so this one helps a lot. The next thing is parsley elixir, and this also provides a lot of moisture on the face, and this is Lakme sunscreen. And yes girls, we need sunscreen now, the sun is really bad. Yeah, the first thing, I'm going to apply lip gloss on my face, lips, so that we won't be chapped out while applying foundation and makeup. Right now I'm not a foundation girl, so I use Lakme CC, and girls, yes, please use sponge. It makes a lot of difference. This is a damp sponge. Just wet it in the water and just damp it, and that way we get bouncy texture out of the sponge, and it makes the makeup look so much more flawless. And I have had many of friends said to me, "Are hum to haath se laga lete hain." I know, I understand, and here I'm using my hand on the don't side, but it makes a lot of difference. So girls, just it's only 100 rupees, so you should go for sponge and not hand. Okay, and on the do side I'm going to apply concealer. Trust me girls, concealer makes a lot of difference. I'm applying it on my eyelid also. All right, and I'm going to use the same sponge and blend it out. And here you can see how much more lifted and how much more livelier the other side is. Now I'm going to use a clean brush, nothing on it, clean, and just brush it across my face and trying to sweep out the excess of makeup and blend it as beautifully as possible. And this I have never seen anyone done, meaning among my friends. I don't want to speak in general, but among my friends. And this, what this does is that it finesse out and it makes it more airbrush and put together. You can see here. Now the next thing is some kind of powder product, and I'm going to bake my under eye and where I apply the concealer. Baking makes it more smooth, and now you're not going to bake cake but bake the face, and by using some kind of powder. You can see here the other side is more finesse and no oil, but here you are not even done with your makeup yet and you are producing a lot of oil already. So that is why we have to use some kind of powder product. People use loose powder to bake their under eye also, but loose powder doesn't work for me, so I use compact powder, and that was from Oriflame. Oriflame. Now I'm going on with the contour, and I'm using this from Wet n Wild, and the way I like to use my contour brush is in an angle position. Okay, so now I'm making a fishy mouth. It looks funny, but it helps, and to get that jawline as precise as possible, pout, and I'll start brushing slowly and flick it out towards your ear, and don't ham it on your face. That way you will get an more precise, as you can see, more lifted and more chiseled. All right, then you have to remember to go on to your forehead and also your jawline, as I'll show you in the next clip. And yes, I'm just trying to show you where to start and where to end, and take it lightly. So now we'll go to the forehead. Don't forget your forehead, that way it looks more put together and you look more chiseled and contoured. Okay, that is the whole meaning behind contouring. So if you don't know, just make a 3 shape. I'm showing you here. But for the don't, what we usually do is just hamming it on our face, which we should avoid, and it looks just dark, scary, and grungy, so we don't want that. And now I'm just using the same brush to contour my nose. I have a flat naga nose. Why am I saying naga? let me not speak for everyone. I have a flat nose, so I'm going to contour my nose also. And what I'm doing here is just pulling it down and blending it with my warm fingers to be a little bit more smoother. I'm taking the same sponge to contour and to precise it a little bit more, and to blend in and mix in the foundation, the cream and everything together, and it looks more airbrush. As you can see, it is more finesse. Okay, now onto the blush. When it comes to blush, I like to mix it. That way I get a hue of pink and blushed out. Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to smile, and the cheek where it protrudes the most is where I'm going to start flicking my brush. Yes, that's the way we should apply blush. We should not just go ham, but we should smile, and wherever it protrudes the most, we have to flick our brush there. So there, I'm just trying to get as light as possible, not too much. But what we do on the dawn side is just go on ham with any pink color, because it is blush, and we just start hamming our face. We should not do that. We want to look radiant and blush out and blushing, but we don't want to look scared. Okay, we want to look like we are blushing, not scared. So the next thing for the eye, we are going to use three colors for setting the concealer, and for transition, and the main brown color. Yes, sometimes we used to go on ham with just one color, but we should not do that. Here I'm just setting the concealer with the first color, the first shade, and the next one is for transition. We are not going to go in the middle, but we are going to go out in the outer side of the eye. We are going to blow it out. We want to have if you are anything like me, I have a hooded eye, so I want my eye to be a little bit more blown out and pull out towards the outside, and make it an elongate I can't talk today, elongate it a little bit more. But what we do on the dawn side usually is that we take any color that we like. It doesn't matter, red, blue, green, it doesn't matter, and we just go ham on it. We should build like we did on the other side. We should put transition color first, and then go on with the color that we like. That way we create an ombre color. But what we do on the dawn side, we just go ham and apply it all over our lid, and then we look scary like this. Okay, so we should avoid doing that. All right, see, you can see the other side is more chiseled and more, and the puffiness of the eyes is gone on the dew side, and the other side is more droopy. Now this is a shimmery shade, but I don't think you can see. But what we do is we like shiny things. We just go in what we like and apply it all over our lid. That is not what we are supposed to do. Okay, what we are supposed to do is take it and apply it only in the middle area. And if you're anything like me, we want our eyes to be a little bit more open. So the next thing is we are going to take second shimmery shade and apply it on top again, so that we are building the shades so that we look a little bit more sparkle. See, you can see the difference. One is so grungy and another side is sparkle. And the next step, eyebrow. Yes, for eyebrow, just take a spoolie and follow the natural hairline and brush it, so that we'll get a fine slate to work on. And the others, for dawn I'm using black, and for dew I'm using brown. For me personally, I find brown to be more natural, because when we apply it on, though our eyebrows are black, when we apply it on, we are able to build that look, build it up, okay, and fill the sparse area and not overdo it. As you can see, me giving so many strokes, but I'm doing it very light-handed. But on the other side, I have seen many of my friends still do, and I used to do before. We follow the line so precisely and so beautifully, and that's great. But we overdo it, and it looks so dark and black, and it doesn't look like our own eyebrow, but we borrowed it. All right, so we should not do that. Now I'm taking a new brush and brushing it in my under eye, so that I look more put together and more finesse. I don't like to use dark color under my eyes, so I'm using the same brown shade and putting it on the outer corner, so that we look more put together. Now onto the eyeliner, and I'm putting it as close to the eyelashes as possible so that it will open up my eyes a little bit more, and I'm applying just a thin line. But what we do on the dawn side, we usually go on ham and make it so dark that sometimes we lose our eyes along the way and it looks rather scary. Now I'm using an eyelash curler so that we'll be able to get that curly eyelash as much as possible. I'm applying the first coat, and onto the dawn side we tend to apply so much again and again and sit there for so many minutes and just applying mascara. But after it dry, I went in back again and apply the second coat and let it dry, and you can see the other side is more open and more sparkly. So now I'm going to go on with the lipstick. So I'm just removing my lip gloss, and really lipstick is just a break, or what do we call, make or break deal. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what you apply, but if you have a very heavy makeup on, I'll advise not to use such a how to say dark color. But yeah, that's up to you, and it doesn't really matter, because if you like red color, bright color, blue color, if you do your makeup and your base right, then it won't make so much difference. But for me, I just go with brown. I'm just boring. Now to finish the look, I go with highlighter and also setting spray. I like brown lipstick. I'm going back to the lipstick because you won't really find me putting red hot kind of lipstick. I just feel like it doesn't match me. But anyway, guys, you can see the difference, and I look more put together and more fresh, but the other side I look too grungy and scary. So we should avoid, and I hope it helps someone. And I'm really thankful for always watching my video, and thank you so much for your love, and welcome to the people who have recently joined the family and give me a thumbs up to this video. Thank you so much for always supporting me, and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.